Howdy, everybody. It's Cheri. I'm back in the craft camper. It's Monday. How's everybody doing? How are y'all doing? Let's see. What's today? It is, let me look. It is January 29th. January is almost over. Let me get my Instagram started there. We'll get that going. As you're hopping on, say hello and tell me where you're watching from. Oh, I see lots of people on here already. Hello, Maddie. Thank you for being a member. Appreciate you. Yay, it's all green. I come in and I get the greeny green greeners. Welcome. Thank you for being here. All right. So hopefully this is working. Hopefully my sound is good. I have a new phone up above, but that's not what I'm using. So hopefully it'll all work today. I got lots of stuff to share with y'all. It's been quite a weekend. Hello, Red Flame. Let me look at your, what is that? Is it a Santa icon? Thank you for being here. Let's see. We have Fixery, I think, maybe. Hi. Sandy's in the house. Hello, Sandy, the PJ mommy. And we have Nairo. Hello, how are you? It feels like morning to me. I know it's noon, guys, but this feels like morning. I hope your launch went well. What is it? Hook Stitch by Stitch, I think. HSS by Nairo. I got a little something for myself. I got myself some goodies. I did. I'm excited. So yeah, you guys have to check out her channel. She did a launch this weekend. Lots of cool scrunchies and some coasters. Really, really cool stuff, guys. Thank you for being here, Nairo. All right, guys. Oh, thank you for welcoming Maddie to the crew. Yes, welcome to the crew, Maddie. We have Sunflower. Let's see, who do we, Sunflowers. Thank you for being here. Let me hop over to Instagram. Somebody in India, something love India. I see, I can't, yeah, it's going so quick. And we have someone from Indonesia. Oh, Sandy, let's see, Sandy 7271. How are you? Thank you for being here. Someone said, how are you, friend? Is it name Chand? You guys, I'm like hacking these. I'm doing well. I'm actually feeling very good. But that could be limited. We have Nuram 2360. I know I said that wrong, but you are in Pakistan. Hello, hope you're doing well. Be safe. We have someone in Averil Case in England over on Instagram. Guys, we have somebody from Honduras. We have like the multitude of people here from all over the world over on the Instagram. I appreciate all of you for hopping on here. And you're probably like, what is she doing? I am going to crank out a hat here in just a moment. I think we're going to use this pretty red Heartland yarn. So we're going to do that here in a minute. But I just want to make sure to say hi to everyone. Someone asked if I can help them. I'm sorry, I can't help you. And I can't read Italian. I wish I could. Italian is such a like beautiful language, isn't it, guys? Kim Sanders, how are you doing? And we have Sue Dial. When I see your name, I think, okay, like, you know how you have this picture association, Sue? I see Sue Dial, and because of Dial, then I think of like when I was a kid and we had a dial phone. Guys, I'm going to age myself here. We had a party line when I was a kid. This is like, nor like my kids probably would never get this, but we would pick up the phone and we had a neighbor that was on our party line that would never shut up. So we would have to say, we got kind of, it's an important phone call to make. Sometimes I would just get on and listen to people's conversations. A party line. Anybody else have a party line phone where you had multiple lines on the same line? Multiple people. Isn't that weird, guys? Can you even imagine? I was young, but still, I remember. So Sue Dial, I think of, and I know our old phone number. Like, I won't see the area code, but it was 4851438. That was our old, so you can probably look that up. You can probably figure it out. It doesn't even matter. Whatever. I don't live in Indiana anymore, but I still remember it. I think I still remember the area code too. It's crazy. Like, really? Do I need to have? Yeah, whatever. I'm carrying on. Jessica Simpson. Oh, Jessica Simpson. How are you? We have Deb. Deb, I don't know how to say your last name. I'm not even going to try, but hello to you. We have Pamela in North Carolina. Oh, look, we have the Arringtons in the house. We have Bill and Joyce Arrington. Remember, like the Bridgertons? Like, yeah. Good morning to you. It feels like morning, even though it's afternoon here. It's 12 o'clock. Aw, Sandy 7271. Thank you. You're so kind. And I think you're blind. They said something very nice to me. some very nice thing. Kathy Ferguson, how are you doing? Claire Noble, first time here. Well, welcome, Claire from the UK. Claire Noble. So we have the Irringtons that makes me think of Bridgerton, and then we have Claire Noble from the UK. So then I think of like nobility. Yeah, I know I'm being a weirdo, guys. But thank you for being here. Thank you for hopping in. Hopefully you'll hang out with me. I am going to make a hat here in just a moment. I'll get started. I just like to say hi to everybody first. Sheila Kinney. Jennifer Planer. Happy Monday to you. It feels like, I mean, it's a good Monday, but it's kind of a bad Monday, but it's a good Monday. I got up. I got like, I'm back to drinking my lemon water. I know I've never mentioned that before, but I used to drink lemon water every morning. So I had my lemon water, ate my breakfast, took the doggy for a walk, and we did a long walk because probably I won't be doing that here the next few days. And I'll tell you why. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I'm keeping it a secret. I'll tell you in a moment. Okay, let's see. Sharon. Okay, I said it before. I said it wrong. Oh, I'm just going to call you Shar because I do remember that. Seattle, balmy, 58 degrees. You know what? I should be cold, but I'm not today. 34 degrees here. We still have our snow. It didn't all melt. It's very slippery. Like when I walked, I had to have my cleats on, and Midge fell down once because it was so slippery. She tried to go running and she went, and I was afraid. Big Great Dane. I'm so afraid she's going to break her leg. If she'd ever break her leg and I'm walking her, that would just be the worst. Tina, afternoon to you too. Lil Ninny, is that what that is? Oh, that's so sweet. I'm an inspiration. That's really nice of you to say. I just feel like a weirdo. I don't feel like an inspiration. Okay. Okay, how are you feeling today? I had the same yarn that had spells watching you from Poughkeepsie, New York. That had smells, Kim. Was it the stinky yarn? Did you guys see my Will It Crank? The hat is over here, and I have sniffed it since, and it's now like doesn't smell like vomit, but when I got it, it smelled like vomit. But I will tell you, I was at the Walmart this weekend, and I recorded that video earlier last week, so I got that. I don't, obviously I record them before they go out, whatever, because I have to edit and all that. But I was at the Walmart where my husband picked that up, and I went through and sniffed the yarns again, which I probably shouldn't have done. I'll tell you in a minute. And there were several that still smelled like vomit. So I think it is the dye or something. It just really was gross, but it's pretty. It's a pretty hat. I'll show it to you guys. I'm going to call it the vomit hat. I need to wash it though. I think I will wash it before I give it away. See, I like the colorway. My Central 48 didn't like it, but the Z Machine did very good. This royal blue almost looks purple. I really liked it. Okay. So, all right. So let me tell you guys, what's going on in the Bant household. The Rona has hit the house. My husband at work, they're dropping like flies. And Saturday, he was a little grouchy. And I said to him, are you not feeling good? His coworker called and said, I've got the Rona. And he's like, I'm fine, whatever. Well, they share, like he has it's a combined office. So, and so, yeah, he was pretty sick, his coworker. And he's like, Saturday, he's like, I'm good. Sunday, he started around a fever. But we were at that Walmart. I was sniffing yarn. Don't go sniffing the yarn. You guys will get the Rona now. See, because I'm feeling perfectly fine, but he's not doing so hot. And now he has to be off work all week because the rule is if you test positive, then you have to take 5 days off from start of symptoms, which I have a little rant about this. I know we're not supposed to talk. Let me get my machine. Let me get my machine buckled in, and then I can talk and crank at the same time. Shar, it says it's the whole world, girl. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. PJ Mommy shared Naira's channel. Please, everybody go send her some love. Send PJ Mommy some love. Hop over there. Check out Naira's launch, guys. She has the cutest scrunchies. I don't usually do like scrunch because my hair. I don't have a lot of hair. I put a little scrunchie in there. It looks even less. I could probably get a small scrunchie, but I did get myself something from her. You got to check out. I got some coasters, guys. They are the cutest freaking things. I don't know if she has any left, but you got to check it out because they're cute. And like I have like a wooden coaster here, but my stuff always is falling off of it. So I'm excited to get that and be able to set my coffee cup and my stuff on that. But you have to check her out. Check out her launch. Okay. Sue Dial, Party Line. Yes, when I was first married. Okay, so I'm not the only one. See, Party Line. 4 parties. Yep. Kathy, see, guys, all you youngins are going to think we're like weirdos, but not only was my phone connected to the wall, and the only way I could get privacy was to like pull that darn thing into the bathroom. And like, I can remember my parents were so PO'd at me because I would pull this long cord into the bathroom to be able to talk on the phone. And then eventually like the cord broke because I was always shutting the door. Yeah, whatever. Later we got a cordless phone and I thought it was like the miracle of God. I was a talk on the phone person. Go figure, right? Like I never shut up, so that makes sense. I was always on the phone as a teenager and a younger person. Good morning in Ontario, Canada. Oh, I don't know that Rose by Rose, I doubt she's on here. She's the one that won the yarn Thursday. I'm going to give away more yarn this Thursday. Hopefully I'm not sick, guys. Hopefully I'm not sick. Y'all need to pray for me that I don't get this stinking Rona. Everybody in the house is probably going to get it because that's what happens with us because we live in this tiny house and we all breathe on each other. Yeah. Okay. Let me get my machine. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, what was I saying too? I was going to say something else. Oh, Rose by Rose. I haven't got your yarn shipped yet. I got to get your yarn shipped out. So hopefully I'll have it shipped out before I give away the next batch. And you guys, I'm giving away one of these machines. If you don't know, go find that video on YouTube and make sure you comment. I did get one already. If the person that wins it is in the States, I'll still have one shipped direct to you. I have to tell you guys, I'm kind of excited though. Tomorrow morning, I have a Zoom call scheduled with a lady in Kenya. Isn't that crazy? I'm just like so excited about this. I'm going to try to help get her some machines. She has an organization for Kenyan girls, just to try to keep them in school, try to keep girls motivated over there. Cause a lot of times they drop out of school because it's kind of crazy, but they don't have like menstrual things that they need. So sometimes they'll drop out. So she started this organization for that. Now she's trying to keep them like motivated, and they've done crochet things. And so I'm going to try to get her we're working on trying to get her some machines, get the group of these girls. So it's going to be fun. I'm excited. I'm excited about that. Okay. Oh, is it Long Eye though? Is it like Tiger, Zen Tiger? I really think it's cool if that's how you say it. That's really freaking cool. Okay, I'm Instagram. Hello, all send regards from Indonesia. Oh, thank you for watching. Talk less, buddy. See, people don't like my mouth. Just like you like my parents when I was little. They're like, shut up, Cheri. Somebody's telling me over on Instagram to get to it. They're saying, get to it. Okay, I'm sorry if I didn't say hi to you. I apologize. I'm going to get cranking, guys, because this person over on Instagram, I don't want them. Good morning, Wendy. Good morning. I hit this here. I don't know how to say your name, but good morning to you. Thank you for being here. We have Barb here. Barb, and custom made Barb LaFond. All right. Let's see. Okay. PJ Mommy says, keep talking, Cheri. All right. So we're going to do a basic cat. I'm just going to crank out all red. For my later tonight, when I do go live again, we're going to do a 2-color. I'm using up Heartland because I have a lot of it. So we're going to get started. Let me get my down camera working here. Hopefully this works, guys, because it's a new, hopefully it works better because I bought a new phone because my other phone was like a problem because I couldn't talk on it. So hopefully it's better. Let me do this. Let me switcheroo. Sorry for all the stuff. I don't mean to make you nauseous. Don't mind my mess or my cords or my stuff. Did you guys see all of the ice yarn? Did you see it all? It's so pretty, guys. I can't wait to try it out. I haven't tried any of it yet. Oh boy, I got a mess here already. All right, there we go. Anyway, I'm super excited. I was going to use some of it today, but I gotta get some of this yarn used up that I have, and then we'll get to using the ice yarn, ice baby yarn. I was kind of hoping I'd get more done this weekend than what I did, but with the hubby being under the weather yesterday, I kind of had my hands full because I gotta tell you, he does a lot. He helps me out a lot. So when he's like out of commission, it sucks. I'm like, I need my Mr. Bant back because like I have to deal with all the things and I don't do well with all the things. All right, so we're going to crank out. I think we'll just do 100. We'll see how it cranks up, but I usually do 130 rows with this. So yeah. So anyways, I have to rant a little bit. I have to rant a little bit about the fact that they're making him stay home for 5 days. Now, mind you, he may need that, but I think about all the people who work where he works and they don't have, like, not all of them have 6 days, or not all of them. I mean, he's blessed. We're blessed that he gets paid for that time off, but not everybody does. And it's like, what happens if you get the flu? They don't make you stay home for the flu, and they don't make you stay home for, like, you know, strep throat. Maybe they do for strep. I don't know. But anyways, it just kind of whatever. It's just whatever. So now it's just the countdown to see how many of the Bants get it. Because when you have as many people as we do, because we have 7. Is that right? 5? Yeah, there's 7 of us now that live in the house. So if it spreads itself out, it could be a long time before we're all better. But hopefully it's mild, though. That's what I'm hoping. Oh, did I freeze? Oh, am I frozen? Barbara Young says I froze. Did I freeze? Hopefully it didn't freeze. Hopefully I'm not freezing. I was curious to see if this did the, like, how it would do with the focus with this new phone. It looks like it's pretty good. I have to tell you guys. Oh, see, Deborah says I froze too on Facebook. I must be frozen on Facebook. Oh, Sandy says she's still recovering. Kids have short spells of it. I'm glad are you doing better? You're just kind of meh still, Sandy. Guys, am I frozen? All good here. No freezing. That's on. See, it's got to be the Facebook schmacebook. Why am I freezing? Okay. Am I good now, Shar? All right. Good. Okay. So I apologize if I'm freezing. It looks like it's working. You guys always have the option to hop onto YouTube or Instagram. I'm live over there too. We have a few people over there watching still. Oh boy. Oh, I thought it was a knot. It's just tangled. Anyway, I just really feel bad for the whole, like, there's still a stigma with this silly illness, guys. And it's, you know, it's going to be around forever, I think. Oh, Facebook is just the same as Instagram. Someone asked me. It's Hoop and Home. And so is YouTube. You can find me on all the social medias with the same name. No freezing. Good. I'm cleaning the studio, but listening to and for Naomi. Sandy says, okay, wait, I got to read this here. Sandy says, just sound mess. Spending time chatting this weekend, so I must feel better. Yeah. You just need to take care of yourself. I worry about you. I'm worried about you. Because you're an overachiever. See, you're here with us. Let's see. Thumbs up. Sylvia says, thumbs up. Not frozen on YouTube. Good. Okay. I'm going to keep cranking. This red is gorgeous, guys. It's so pretty. I was going to do a 2-color on this red, but it's so pretty. I thought I need to do more like male. I'm always gravitating. Holy cow, Cheri. I'm gravitating. That's not a word. I always gravitate to doing, like, you know, feminine type colors. Not that matters anymore, I realize, but I need to do some more masculine-y type colors for giving away, because I want to get another package put together before, you know, while it's still cold, and I can help some people out. And what is making that noise? What is making that noise? It must be this rattling. Yeah, it's my clamp. My clamp is loosening. The other thing is, I want to talk to you guys and tell me what you think about this. I want your honest opinion. Let me blow my nose here. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, Beth says, oh, did I freeze on E? I hope it's not going to be a problem. It's an iPhone 13 is what I got. I didn't go with the most, it's still freaking expensive. I'm not going to lie. It's too much money. What is it with Apple products? But, you know, there's lots more fancier ones, but I was using an SE before to do all of my stuff, guys. And it was a 64 gig phone. And I just don't, with all of the videos, a lot of my videos, well, actually, most all of my videos I was shooting on that phone. I've been doing good. And it's just now getting to where The only reason I got something new wasn't mainly because of the room even. It's just my daughter's going to be having her baby, and my phone was not working for like phone calls. Like we have to do Wi-Fi calling in the house because the service is kind of crappy, and she was getting a little perturbed because for her to even call me, she'd have to FaceTime me because the phone wasn't working. So she was a little concerned. So I needed to get a phone that was more reliable for calling. And now this one is like 5G, so I think it's better. Seems like the service is better. Didn't stop freezing, it's still freezing. Oh, somebody else. Okay, guys, tell me, am I, because it looks fine. Maybe I'm not. Let me look. I'm going to get on YouTube and I'm going to look for me and see if it's me. I might have to have like some of the children's in my household get off of they're working on stuff for school. So I kind of hate to tell them they can't be online. Let me see. Oh, I don't have this muted, so you're going to hear me. Actually, it's an ad. Maybe I should watch it because then I'll get a little something from it. If I watch the ad, maybe. I don't know if that works like that. Let's see. I just want to see how it's going. It looks like it's working okay. Well, it's delayed, so I don't know. I'm on Facebook and you're not frozen. Okay, it might just be other people's stuff here. Okay. This cranks so well, guys. I don't know if I just hit the jackpot with this one. I'm hoping the one that I give away is just as good. It is just so, it cranks so well. It's like, it reminds me of the Addy. I'm really thinking it's different. I don't know. I know it's not supposed to be different than the Centro 48. And I told all of you to buy the Centro 48, but I had never tried one of these. So when your Centro 48 wears out, get the Z machine. Okay, it looks like I'm good. Okay, I'm going to go back to my Instagram here. And again, I lost my train of thought. I was going to tell you. Oh, okay. I need your input. I'm not crazy. My mind just wanders. I know that this will cost me something, and but whatever. It's whatever. I'm thinking about with the hats that I give away. I normally put them in plastic bags. That's what I normally put them in to give them away, to donate them. But I was thinking about, wouldn't it be nice to have like a drawstring bag? Like I want to put it like the hat in a bag that's a drawstring bag that then someone can use to put other stuff in. Do you think that that's a good idea? And then the other thing I thought about was, at first I was thinking about like a fabric like bag that I could put the hat in, and then that, as a gift. Here's your gift. Here, give it. I'm going to give it to the shelters that way. And maybe I could put a little something on the bag or have it done. And I don't know how much it's going to cost me. Maybe this is more than I want to spend. But then I was thinking maybe, like the hospitals, not that I want to do a big bag, but maybe a plastic drawstring bag. Because then I was thinking, like, if I was someone who didn't have a place to live and I'm like hopping around from shelters or doing whatever, sometimes it might be hard to keep stuff like dry. So I was thinking that maybe I could get plastic drawstring bag or some kind of like a nylon bag, but I know that might be even more expensive. I don't know, but I was just thinking that might be a nice thing. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. KW. Yeah, they could carry their bathroom supplies. Yeah. And maybe I could put some other little goodie things in there when I give the hats away. That's what I was thinking. I don't know. I was just thinking about it. Why is it red? Why is it red? Because it's red yarn. I can make you patches. Oh, for the bags, J&T leather. Do you do micro suede though, J&T leather? Not that I'm opposed to, like, I'm not I'm vegan, but I'm not like an ethical vegan. I eat whole food, plant-based, even though I've kind of fallen off the wagon. I eat some processed food now, but I kind of want to get away from using leather. I know I used to hunt and fish, so I'm not like super anti. I would like it to be like micro suede. I don't know if you do micro suede. You might not. J&T leather. Faux leather. Yes. Okay. Awesome. Maybe we'll have to talk. We'll have to chat. J&T leather. Do you also here, J&T leather. Do you also do tags? Because I use Artifact Studios, and I have to give them a shout out because they sent me a shit ton of like awesome tags and buttons, and I love them to death. So, but there's room for everybody. That's the way I feel. So if you make tags, let me know too, because I know there's lots of other people that need tags and things too. Let's see. I haven't heard upbeat, yappy, happy speaking in a long time. Am I upbeat, yappy, happy? Wendy Lincoln? Maybe I am. You guys, am I upbeat, happy, yappy? Maybe I am. I never think of myself as upbeat, happy, yappy. Hello, Erin Makes Designs over on Instagram. How are you? I just looked over and I saw you. I'm so excited. I hope your launch for your cushion. Guys, I have to show you because we have to give Erin a shout out. Erin launched her sunflower cushion pattern this weekend. This is mine. I love it. It's very nice. I will tell you, I don't know if y'all can see in my other, like over here video, I can put it behind my back like this. I don't want to like mess it up, but it's very nice for like a lumbar pillow. It's very comfortable. Very comfortable. But I don't want to say my other ones aren't my favorite, Erin, because I love my collection, because she has a whole collection of these. So if you're wanting to do something that's different on your machine, you can do this all on one machine, 46 or 48. You don't have to use waste yarn. Y'all need to get her pattern. See, like here's the smaller one. It's very cute. It's very cute. And then the bigger one too, that you're not going to be able, I don't know if you can see it. It's humongo. Can you see it? Can you guys see it? This one's big. Big, 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 big. So check out Erin Makes Designs. Erin, I started doing a pattern review. Not that it's really a review. It's just me sharing, making it. Let me show this too. I'm like, this is like the Erin shout out time. I'm telling y'all. I got 2 pieces done to my pattern. I'm doing it. I'm so excited. Pip the Puffin. This is her pattern too, guys. So I'm working on that, you guys. I'll share my make once it's done. But yeah, I hope it's going well. I hope so. So you all need to go check out Erin Makes Designs over on the Etsy and get yourself the sunflower pattern, because it's fun to make. It's very fun. And if you can make a hat, you can make it. Seriously, for reals. And there is stitching, but don't be scared, because it's very forgiving, and she does a very good job of explaining it. So yeah, okay, I'm missing here. Let me see if I miss some stuffers. Question: how do you change 60 rows? How do you change 60 rows from 44 needle machine to 20? Oh, I don't. To a 22. So you want to like take it off of one machine and put it on the other? I don't think you can. 60 rows. I don't think, unless are you talking about doing a panel? No, you couldn't do 60 rows of a panel. It would have to be a tube. I don't know. I'm not sure what you're asking. Like, are you taking it off the machine and then trying to then put the stitches back onto a new machine? Oh, KW JNT Leathers. They asked for your website or Etsy. So you're welcome. I don't know if it'll let you post. I know it's YouTube. It might not let you post the link, but you can at least put in here what it is, or if you have a whatever. I know I can't talk, guys. Hola from Chile, Sylvia Hyde Bustos. She's probably laughing at me, or he, because I can't. So I have to tell you, I went the whole weekend, and it's mainly because I just ordered all that yarn. But I went the whole weekend without buying any yarn. I didn't go to the Joann's or the Hobby Lobby. I got my yarn fixed from Ice, so I guess I didn't need to go. But I was thinking I was kind of thinking about, I needed another color of Big Twist. But I really wish the Savor yarn from, I haven't tried it in this machine. I really wish the Savor yarn from Ice would work in my 48. I might try it in this one and see how it does. Let's see. Somebody asked me something else here. What did they ask me? Where do you get the machine in India? I can't say your name. Oh, let's try it. Debanshu. I don't know. Whatever. I'm so sorry. I will tell you, I don't know, like this specific machine is from Amazon. And I know that in India, I know that it's different. Like you can't just like hop on my Amazon link and then go buy one. So what I would probably suggest is if you want a Centro 48, go to centroknittings.com because I know that they ship worldwide. So I think you can probably get a machine from them and they'll ship it to you in India. So centroknittings.com. I believe that's what it is. I have an affiliate link for them, but I don't usually share it. I think if you hop onto my Instagram, there might be a link on my profile. But it's Centro, I think it's Centro Knittings with an S. Let me see. Yes. Centro Knittings with an S.com. They ship worldwide. And they ship free to the US. So, but I do know the return policy is not as good as some of the Amazon like stuff. So for my US people or other people that have Amazon, I would probably always buy from there in case you get a machine that's a little flaky and you need to return it. But that's the only place that I know that, because they're actually in China. I think they're the manufacturer and they ship. So that would be where I would go. So hopefully that's helpful. I love you too, Char. I love you. Thank you for saying that. You guys, I have to tell you, I was scheduling out. Somebody sent me a super chat. Thank you for that. Hold on and I'll answer your question too. But I have to tell you, I was figuring out the Zooms and I did schedule them. I will have that out for those that have signed up for the Zoom group. I'll send out the first reminder thing here in the next day or so. But I really appreciate all of you guys. Like those of you who have hopped on, and I did get a webcam. I'm going to try using my computer from now on for that too. So it'll be a little bit easier and I can see all of you guys and I can monitor the chat and I can do all that. But yeah. Okay. So let me see here. Is it Angel L says, how do you change 60? Okay. You'd ask me this 60 rows from 44 needle machine to a 22 meter. Anybody understand what she's asking? Because I think, are you wanting to take the bigger tube and put it onto the smaller machine? Am I missing that, guys? Because that's the way I read it. 60 rows from 44 needle machine to a 22 needle machine. I don't know. Because you wouldn't be, like if it's 44 going to a 22, that's not going to work for the tube. I don't know, Angel. Anybody else got any tips? Oh, that's fine, Nairo. Do your orders. You're good. You are so good. Do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. Don't feel like you need to do. Let's see. Rather than using 44 needle machine, can I use, I got you. Okay, Angel, I am so sorry. I understand now. You could probably downsize. I think you, like if for a pattern, like if you're wanting to like make it smaller, I think it should, since it's a even machine, there shouldn't be a lot of like, you should be able to do that for a pattern, I would say, since it's equal, like it's just half of it. So it's just going to be half the size of everything. So it may look wonky depending on the, whatever the pattern is, but it depends on what you're making. Now, 22, like if you're doing a hat and you're doing a 44 on a 44, that'd be awful small if you're doing a double beanie. If you're going to a 22 machine, that would be a preemie hat. So, so I don't know. I don't know if that helps you or not. But I think if it's a pattern, if you want to downsize the pattern, it would be equally sized down. So I think you could probably do that. I think you could. Let's see. Michelle M, I had coffee. I feel warm and comfy and could just go back to sleep. I hear you, Michelle M. My animals were going crazy last night. I felt really bad. My one cat was like, meow, meow, meow. Yes, we have 7 people in the house, 2 cats, a dog, and a whole bunch of other like things that my daughter has in aquariums. We're a homeschool family. Yeah, whatever. We're a little weird. But the one cat was not because we wanted her. My daughter found her on the side of the road. She'd been like either thrown out of a car, run over, whatever, and we like saved her. I didn't want her to begin with, and I love her now. So like $3,000 later, my daughter paid for it. I don't know if it was that much. I think maybe it's like $1,800. It was a lot of money, guys. To like, she had to have surgery and all the things for this cat that we found on the side of the road. I didn't pay it. My daughter paid it. But anyways, but then she moved out and she couldn't take her with her. But anyway, she was like going crazy last night. The animals were all going crazy. And then I realized this morning that they needed water. They were just thirsty. I feel like a bad parent. okay, I'm way behind, I think, in the thing. Steve Butler, I like your upbeat personality. I have to get to work, but we did some homeless bags and used heavy duty. Oh, Ziploc freezer bags. Okay. Oh, that would work too. Yeah, like with the zipper lock. Yeah, maybe that would just be better. Steve, thank you for that. I was thinking about putting some kind of special thing on them, but that might be actually a really good idea, just to do like a really good freezer bag. Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm gonna just scroll down. There we go. Sandy says you're not weird, Cheri. I am a little strange. It's fine, guys. I'll embrace it. I realize that I am. I'm not okay. I'll just say this. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I know that. I realize. Sometimes it's hard to not be liked, but I realize some people don't like they don't like what I'm putting out. It's fine. Whatever. Okay. I need to keep cranking. Let me see if anybody has. I feel like I just skipped a. No, we're good. I feel like it sounded weird. I'm going to see if I have any more questions over on Instagram. Sorry, I'm looking over here, guys. I can't scroll and crank. It doesn't look like I have any. I'm sorry. I don't mean to neglect my Instagram, folks. It's just a little harder for me. Oh, Erin was asking, are you wanting to convert a pattern 44 rows to made? Yes, I think that's what she was asking, Erin. You're the pattern maker. Does it work? Like, can you do, she has a 44 row machine or 44 pin machine, not a 40. So I think, is that like the innovations machine? Probably. That would be my guess. So would it convert? Like, does that work? Does the math work? Can you just go down since it's equal? 44 pin, 22 pin. I would think yes, but maybe not. Maybe the not. Oh, let's see. La 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 la. I like coffee a lot. You are normal. Others are bored. Maybe that's true. I don't want to say that's true, but sometimes I feel that's. I don't know. Yes, I'm normal. Everyone else is boring. Maybe I should get a shirt that says that. That's kind of mean, but that would be a good shirt, guys. I think that'd make a nice shirt. Michelle, zipper bag and a cheap tote, maybe something big they could use to carry stuff, but a light and they could fold. Yes, that's what I was thinking. I don't know. I was just thinking about it. Helen says, yeah, everybody's cup of tea. Yeah, we like coffee. I'm a coffee drinker. I drink way too much coffee. Pamela says we do those gallon Ziploc locks monthly for homeless ministry with toiletries, snacks, socks, first aid kits, rain poncho, hats, gloves, scarves, etc. See, I love that. I love it. That's a good idea. Oh, what did Amber say? If you're doing a two-tone beanie, meaning reversible, is there a specific formula for when you change your color, or do you just change it halfway through? Yeah, Amber, if I'm doing a two-tone, I just change it halfway through. So like for if I do 130 row hat, I would just do it at 65, if that makes sense. 65, I switch it. And I try to keep my tension equal, because what can happen, guys, is if you do a two-tone and you have it looser on one side, tighter on another, and then you fold it, you might not hit equal. So what you can do in that instance, let me see if I can explain this too. Because sometimes when you're first starting out, and sometimes I even do it. Here, let me grab one. This is a Heartland hat, Heartland beanie. What you can do is, if you want it to be fully like half and half, then obviously you do whatever your rows, half, and then split it in half, and you should hit your transition at the bottom. But what can happen is, if let's say you're knitting a little tighter on the first side, a little looser on the second, you might get some overlap. Does that make sense? So if you want it to just be like the brim, like, what do I want to say? Well, that wouldn't actually be fully reversible, but you can do it so that your color only goes to here, and then you start your inside layer, but then it would still be a reversible hat, but your colors would be half and half, if that makes sense. So, like, let me grab another one here. Like, for instance, this one, see, I could take this tan all the way down to where the fold line is, so it'd be tan, and then I have this other color. Because if the brim color is what you want to be different, like this is 25 rows, if I went like 52, it'd go into here, and then I would have a gray brim with a tan outside. And then if I flipped it, it would be all gray. Does that make sense? Like, see now, if like this one, I kind of like doing them this way because I can have an all gray hat, or I can have a gray and a tan hat. Does that make sense? Or I could have, like, if you don't want to fold the brim, you can have it like this too and wear it as a slouchy hat. Yeah. So I don't know. Just thought. But yes, for just fully reversible half and half, then and I don't know that I have one here. I think I gave them all away. Yeah, I just split it in half. So if you want to do, like 140 rows, just split that in half, 70 and 70, whatever. Yeah, hopefully that's helpful. Somebody asked what music is my favorite. Oh, I got a mess here. Hold on. What music? You would be surprised. I like some crazy music. I like the kids. I like the kids kind of trendy stuff. I like me some Ed Sheeran. I like me some, like, even, Justin Timberlake. I know he's not super popular for the kids, whatever, but I like Hozier. I like some like harder metal stuff. Like I like Metallica. I like Celine Dion. Let's see, who else do I like? I like all kinds of music. Except for, I don't, honestly, the only thing I don't listen to, I listen to everything. It just depends what kind of mood I'm in. And I have to say, guys, now with, like, the kids don't understand. When I was a kid, oh wait, what's going on here? You're having trouble streaming to Instagram. If you end on Instagram, then this is expected. If not, and this constitutes, try creating an Instagram stream. So, am I frozen over there? I am frozen on Instagram. Oh, see, that stinks. I wonder why that's happening. So I'm going to end my Instagram. I think I can just end that live video. All right. I think I can remove it. Hopefully this doesn't end anything. Remove the stream. There we go. Okay. Am I still here? That might help so that it's not a problem. Oh, that really stinks. My Instagram just like totally crashed. Whatever. I lost all my Instagram folks. Or am I still here for all the rest of you? Hopefully I am. But anyways, back to the music thing. The kids nowadays, my kids, they have like diverse taste in music because they can just listen to anything and everything. There isn't necessarily anything that influences their listening. They can just like listen to whatever they like. Where when I was a kid, we had the radio, and then you went and bought CDs or cassette tapes. I had cassette tapes until I was an adult. I listened to tapes, guys. I even had records. Like back in the day, I can remember when I was in middle school and I won, like they used to do the Coca-Cola Hot 9 on like Friday nights, I think. And I would listen to the radio, and you had to call in and you could tell them what the top 9 things were. And if you said them all accurately, because you listened the whole time, then you could win 45s. I won records. That makes me sound really old. So anyways, I know it's a little off topic of like cranking, but yeah. So that I feel really old now. Thank you for making me feel old. Helen asked, did you make that sweater on the set? I did not. My daughter crocheted it. It's like single crocheted squares. So they're, like little, what am I trying to say? Can't even think. Why am I losing my mind? Granny squares. They're not really granny squares per se, but they're squares, single crocheted. So I guess it'd still be a granny square, I guess. Let's see. Jason Bender from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Is that how you say it? Fond du Lac? I think that's how you say it. Going to be making this week's green hats. In 1986, in 6th grade, we had a weaving machine in our classroom. We made homemade rugs. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Sounds like you had a cool school. We didn't do anything that cool. No, I just got in trouble all the time for talking. Imagine that. Oh, somebody said, Elise Harris, congratulations. Congratulations to you, Elise. I'm not sure why. I must have missed it. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's see. You said that gray and tan was 25. Oh, yeah. Yes. Amber. 25 on the top, and then whatever the rest, what is it? 25, and then however many to get to 130. 135? No. Yeah. Is that right? Is that right? Is that 130? No, that's not 130, Cheri. 115? That's 115. No, 105. Yes. Yes, that's it. I can't do math today. Don't laugh at me. I know somebody's laughing at me. MK Crafts and Family is working on a froggy hat. Well, I'm excited to see that. I can't wait to see the froggy hat. Yeah, Shannon, no kidding. Like my 48, guys, I might have to put the 48 to pasture. I don't know. I got it. It's getting really flaky. But I like using it for the Willet cranks because if any of you have a machine that's really picky, then we kind of know. You know, if the yarn goes through that machine, we know it's good for everybody. That's kind of the way I feel. And I want to do that for all of you because I know for me, I've bought so much yarn that I can't get through that machine. But now I have lots of machines, so I have lots of options. But not everybody has all the machines. So that's kind of why I like doing it. Plus, it's fun. Plus, I like it. It's fun. Oh, Jacqueline. Is that how you say it? Not Jacqueline? Jacqueline. Oh, I'm glad they've helped out. I'm glad. That makes me happy. I'm trying to figure out what all I want to focus on moving forward this year because I have so many ideas in my mind, and I get like, I think Sandy and I have talked about this a little bit. Like she said she has all the machines, but then doesn't use them. I get a little bit of analysis paralysis. Like I get project like overwhelmed. Like I have so many things I want to do, and then I don't know which ones to do first, and I don't know. And sometimes that gives me a little bit of anxiety. Miss Lady Lopez, hello to you. You are not late. I'm happy you're here. I'm just having trouble cranking and talking today. Like, well, lots of trouble. Has anyone done? Yeah, I've made a sweater. I have it over here on the side. I'll show it to you. But I want to make another one. I want to do one like this, but do it with tubes. I want to make a cardigan. Have y'all seen those? Some of the ladies who have made those they're freaking fabulous. I'd like to kind of do a longer one, but I haven't decided what yarn I want to use yet. But I have made a paneled sweater. I'd like to make a sweater out of tubes because I think that'll be easier. Not that panels are intimidating, but once you figure it out, it's not that big of a deal. It's just then putting them all together and all the things. Jason says, does anyone like old school music? 31 Barbra Streisand. She's got a great voice. She does have a great voice. I agree. She's 79 years old. Barbra Streisand, number one. How many people remember her? She's 70. Barbra Streisand. My mom would have been. Was she going to be 80 this year? Yeah, that's crazy. When I think about like, oh, yeah. Yeah, she's got the funny girl and like, yeah, Barbra Streisand. That's some serious goodness there. Like I was listening, my kids were listening to Neil Diamond the other day. I think it's so funny. Like my daughter, my 15-year-old, she's 15 now. Oh, I gotta remember that. Oh my gosh, I feel really old. She'll go through and she's got some like Skillet. I don't know if Skillet, maybe Metallica. I'll say Metallica, whatever. And she'll be listening to that. And then she'll have some, like some Ed Sheeran. And then she has like Billy Joel. Or just like all over across the board. My kids are very musical too. She plays the guitar. My son plays the piano. He can also play the drums. She's learning the drums. I would like to learn the drums. My other daughter sings and plays the guitar. My other son just started playing the bass. My other daughter sings a lot because she's my theater major. So the very musical family. I'm very blessed to have lots of music in my house. We like us some music in these parts. All right, let's see. Music and cranking. Yes, I agree. The only thing is I have to put my earbuds in, guys. Unless you like turn it up really loud, I can't hear it over the clicky. Oh, Michelle says she remembers using records to listen to music. And when we went to Florida to visit my great Graham during summer break, I would beg for cassettes so I could record the good music off the radio. Yes, I remember when I got my dad, and I think because we weren't like the wealthiest of people. We were pretty kind of broke. We were pretty poor people. You know, we weren't super, we were kind of poor. I'll just say that. But I remember he got from the, what's the store called where you can like take stuff, like the loan place, like what's it called? Like the pawn shop. He would go in there and sometimes buy things from the pawn place. And he got me the dual cassette, like stereo part where I could like, not only could I record off my radio, but I could also like record other tapes. Oh, when I could like do a mixtape. Oh, that was the sweet days. And then you'd forget to break out the tab and then record over like your favorite one. I've done that. I did that before too, and I cried about it. Yeah. Remember having to listen to the radio and hit record when the song came on. Yep, that's what I just said. Oh, that's so funny. I just said that. Yeah. We're thinking the same, Sandy. Not funny girl, but funny woman. Naomi. Wow. You could do band family music videos. We could. Lisa, I will tell you, I was not the smartest of mothers. And the kids we have a very small cottage. Like it's small. You can kind of see a little bit out the window. But we got a drum set for Christmas for the kids. And because my son used to play drums, and then we didn't have room to bring his drums when we moved because my other two kids were still living with us. So we're the 9 of us in the house. And now the oldest two that were here before, because my oldest daughter lives in Pennsylvania. That's the one who's having a baby soon. But the other two just moved out, so there's more room. So we were able to get a drum set, and they haven't been playing it a ton lately, but when they play, it's very difficult. It's very loud in the house. Even when my daughter plays her electric guitar, but I still love it. I love it, you know, because eventually they won't be here and it'll be quiet and I'll miss it. And then I'll play the drums. No, I don't. I've tried. It's fun. I'm not super good. I can do it a little bit. It is fun. Thank you for answering my messages last night, Paula. You are welcome. If I answered, hopefully I answered them well. I sometimes am really bad about I apologize, guys. It is a problem for me to keep up. I don't want to shut off my messenger, but I get so many messages that I have to kind of go through and pick and choose. A lot of them are you available to chat? Like that. I have like every day. I get so many of those. And I don't mean to complain. It's just it's tough sometimes to keep up with all of it. So it's not that I'm like ignoring you if you ask me a question, and don't feel bad. Like if I don't answer you, keep asking, because then eventually I might see it. So you're not going to bug me. I'm not going to feel like, oh my gosh, this person keeps asking. If I'm not answering you, it's not because I don't want to. It's probably because I haven't seen it. Or I will tell you, sometimes I'm in the middle of something. I see that it comes up. I open it. And then I think, oh, I got to go back and answer that person. And then I go back and then there's all these other messages and then I can't find it again. So if I'm getting to where I don't open anything until I'm ready to answer questions, because then I don't lose it. So yeah. So if you have a question I haven't answered, just keep bugging me. I will get to it eventually. I promise you. Jason, what did you say here? Does anyone out remember Saturday Morning America? Oh yeah, with Dick Clark. Of course, yes. American Bandstand, of course, yes. And it was Soul Train after American Bandstand, wasn't it? Soul Train, wasn't that on afterwards? I was thinking it was like that was on right after. Maybe. I used to watch MTV when there was music on it, when it was music videos. Then what was the first reality kind of TV show that I watched was on MTV. What was it when all of them lived in the house? What was it called? I can't remember. But I loved that show. It was on for years. What was it called, guys? MTV. I can't remember. It's kind of the first reality TV show. Real World, that was it. There you go. Thank you, Carol. Yep, it was. You are correct. Ding, ding, ding. You win a prize. Did somebody ask how old I was? Somebody asked that. I think I saw that pop up. I'm 50 years old. Half of 100. That sounds really freaking old. Oh, PJ Mommy says, yeah, the Facebook group. Make sure you join. Make sure you join in. and make sure you answer the questions. I just went through a million. I had a problem, Sandy. I don't know if you have this issue. Sandy helps moderate over there too. But I couldn't see, like, if I go in and it would say that there were people that needed approval, but then for whatever reason, even on my computer, it would like start to load and then it wouldn't load them in. I was having an issue. It finally loaded all of them in the other night. I was laying in bed. If you don't answer all the questions, then I had to like not approve you. And then I tell you, please answer all the questions. And I think you can rejoin if you answer all the questions. So that's what I send you a message. So I take the time to send you a message that says why I'm declining your entrance. But I just really want you to read through there and answer those. So it should automatically approve you then, because I have it set up that way, but you have to answer all of them. La 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 la. Just so you know, yes, I was born in 73. I watched a lot of TV on the weekends. Yep. My parents worked as janitors for the hospital in 74 and started knitting in 90 at high school. That's awesome. That's so cool. See, I didn't start knitting or crocheting till last year. That's all new to me because of my knitting machines. So I have to say, I'm a little bit jealous of all of you who started crocheting or knitting when you were young, because you've been doing it so long, you know? And I'm just like a newbie. I still feel like a newbie to all of it, to the yarn world. But no, you were younger than me because I was born in 73. Okay, I gotta roll this. We're almost there. What time is it? I don't even know what time it is. It's almost 1 o'clock. We'll get this done, and then we'll get this one done, and then I'll have to hop off because I'll have to go check on Mr. B. I don't know if he's watching. He hasn't said anything. What does this say? Jason, I love all your comments. I don't need to know your age. I had a minister that said years ago, old age does not begin until 90. So you got a lot of years to go. And I'm not trying to get anyone in trouble. Thank you. No, you're not getting anybody in trouble. I will tell you, I have an aunt that just turned 90 yesterday. And I think it's sweet. She doesn't even she looks like she could be in her 60s. She's a beautiful woman. And I hope I have like I'm not blood related to her because was married to my uncle, my great uncle, but she's a sweet woman and she's beautiful. Like, I wish I had an ounce of that, like an ounce, you know. But I do know she has issues with her knees, and you know, your body just starts to get tired when you get older. Maggie, thank you for saying that. You're a sweetheart. I'll give you a hug. Thank you for saying that. I look in the mirror sometimes and I don't know. It's not the person that's in my head. Not gonna lie. I said 100. How old are you? How old you are? I'm 100, like half of 100. All right, I need to keep cranking. Paula, I am a real beginner. I watch your cast on and cast off video with every hat that I make. I'm up to my oh, that's awesome. No, I hear you. I'm a visual learner, so if I don't know, I do the same thing. Like when I've learned to crochet or knit, I have to keep watching it over and over. And I can listen to somebody tell me how to do it, but I have to see it. So I totally get it. Oh, I have a tangle here. Let me get this. I've got one end tangled. No, it's not. It's a knot. See, look. It's definitely, somebody mentioned, like I showed in the Will It Crank, the static that I was having problems with that mainstay yarn, but it's happening with all of my stuff right now. I probably should have a humidifier in here. Let's see. Let me go. I'm going to go to the end again. Sorry, guys, if I missed anything. Do you mind me asking how many children? Oh, Carol, I don't mind at all. I have 8. I have 8 kids. I will go through there. I have 4 girls, 4 boys, none of them twins. Let's see. I have a 30-year-old. That's the one that is pregnant with my granddaughter. She's almost there, guys. She's almost there. I'm so scared for her because, you know, it's the first. And when I had her, I was young when I had her, guys. And I was single. I was a single mom when I had my daughter. My husband, Darren, adopted her. So, sweet as can be. Isn't that like the sweetest thing? So, yeah. So I was young and she was big. So I'm praying for her that her daughter is not as big as she was. But anyway, she's 30. And then we have our next daughter is 24. And then we have our oldest son is 20. And then our next oldest son is 17. And then, and YouTube's going to tell me not to give so much information away, but I don't care. We'll share. And then we have, let's see, a 15-year-old, a 13-year-old, 11-year-old, and a soon-to-be 10-year-old. Our youngest is 9, but he is soon-to-be 10. So 2 girls, 2 boys, 2 girls, 2 boys. And the bottom ones, like the younger ones, have older ones that look like them. So it's a little interesting. So yeah. So this will be our my oldest daughter. This will be our first grandchild coming the beginning of March. So that's so exciting. And it is like I'm going to be a grandma. I'm ready though. I'm ready to be a grandmother. Even though our oldest child, where he's going to be, an uncle. I just think that's so funny. And he's going to be 10 and an uncle. But that's cool. Let's see. Is it, how do you say your name? Is it Tay? Tia? Taya? I don't know. I feel stupid when I can't pronounce people's names. It's my inability to, whatever. I'm just not good at it. I always think it's supposed to be something else. I learned to crochet when I was 14, then learned to cast on 2016, and got my knitting machine 2021 or 2022. Cool. It's so cool. See, the fact that you started crocheting when you're 14, that's so cool. If you can give that gift to somebody else, it's such a gift. It's such a blessing. It really is. Lisa, hello from Shropshire, UK. I'm almost done, but I'm not quite there. Oh, okay. Bow tie, like bow tie, tie. Okay. Tie. Got it. Very pretty. Like it. Oh, KW, I don't want to tell you to come back at 7:30, but you need to, because that's when I'm going to do another, I'll do a 2-tone hat at 7:30 tonight. We'll do like purple and tan. Another Heartland hat. This is Heartland by Lion Brian. Yeah, Heartland by Lion Brian. And I'll do a 2-color then. Bobby helped me put the wood base on my machine yesterday. I said I need a couple of your C-clamps. I thought you were knitting. Yeah, that's funny. Isn't it funny? We need tools. We need some C-clamps. No, but they work. They work really well. The C-clamps. Very, very good. Very good. Ty said, I taught. Oh, Kaylin. Oh, thank you. Kalina. Thank you. You're sweet. And you know what? It won't let me. There we go. It's acting weird. I taught my sister and her daughter and my little sister how to crochet years ago, but I learned from my stepmother. See, that's really sweet. And thank you for like spreading it, like teaching someone else, spreading it like it's a disease. It's not a disease. Look, it wants to, Kalina, it wants to keep going to you. What is the size yarn is the best? I thought I dropped the stitch. I need to make sure I'm paying attention to what I'm doing. Well, I would say like a 3-weight or a 4-weight. So a DK or an Aran weight yarn, depending on where you're at. That's what I would say. But it depends on the yarn, because some 4-weight yarns do not do well. Carol says, got my first hats cranked out on my machine this past weekend. Such fun. How to break it to my husband. Just place another yarn order. Just tell him it's my fault. Say, there's this lady online. She keeps telling me I have to get more yarn. Blame it on me. I'll take it. Let's see. My name is Kate, but I said it too long. Kate. Well, thank you, Kate, for being a sweetheart. Sandy, what is it? My daughter learned from YouTube after she saw me learn from me. Isn't that funny? That's okay. YouTube is great. It's great. I love that your daughter does it, though. I think that's cool. Knitting and crocheting, important to keep people learning as much as sewing. It's not only crafty, it's a way to help sustain the world. Absolutely. See, I need to learn. Like, I would like it if I could sew a little more. I have my daughter's sewing machine. I know she's going to want it back. It's a nice one, guys. It's a Husqvarna. Is that how you say it? It's really nice. We bought it for her when she was little because she did all the crafty things. Natalie says $100 in yarn the other day at Michael's. Thanks, Cheri, for my new addiction. You are welcome. I'm sorry. Let's see. I keep getting tangled, guys. Yes, Sandy, I agree. Mary did make a good point. Okay, knitting and crocheting is actually good for your hands if you're using your hands and not the machine. It is, Elise, you're right. It's good hand-eye coordination too. It is. It's really good, but it can be problematic too. I know because my hands hurt a little bit, but yeah. What a blessing. I always wanted at least 6 and was told never be able to have children. 3 months later, I got pregnant. Oh, that's awesome. But oh, I'm so sorry. Then went on to have 3 boys and another miscarriage. Yeah, miscarriages suck, Carol. I had one myself. My daughter had one as well. I hope she's okay with me sharing that. Maybe I shouldn't say that. But too bad. Sorry. I did. Because I think we should talk about it more. Nobody, lots of women have miscarriages and they do not talk about it. And you mourn the loss. And a lot of times it hits you later too. And then the other thing that's a problem is then you're disconnected with another pregnancy. Because I've had that happen. I know my daughter had that where you're like, it's hard to like really connect because you feel like something's gonna happen, something's gonna be wrong. You need to join us in the Discord. I do. I need to join you. I need to do that. Husband and son, if you carry on making hats at that rate, we will have 240 each by this time. That's okay. That's all right. You can always give them away if you don't sell them. Oh yeah, I love to sew. I'm a fabric rescuer, now becoming a yarn rescuer too. See, I think like because I watch, is it Swanson's Fabrics on Instagram? I watch their like fabric drop. They go and they get, I've thought about this because you guys, we all buy so much shit, right? And then a lot of times something like my mom had so much stuff. And then like this Swanson's Fabrics, they get all their stuff donated and then they sell it for, and sometimes it's like really high end stuff. But anyways, I think the fabrics are so pretty, but I just don't like, yeah, I suppose once I start, right? I don't know. I have the sewing machine right here on the table that I can open up. I just need to use it. But then I'm afraid I'll be addicted to buying fabric. And fabric's even more expensive than yarn. But if you get it, like if you can get used fabrics, yeah. Or if you can like turn sheets into things. Michelle, I'm always think yarn is expensive, but you can totally make yarn from thrifted t-shirts, but you can't use it in the machine. You're right. I want to make, guys, I watch Bonus Mom on TikTok. You guys have to check her out. She's a wise woman, Bonus Mom. She's a lovely lady, actually, and she crochets and talks, and she's sweet as can be. I love watching her lives. Sometimes when I'm crocheting in the morning or I'm doing stuff before I have to read to the kids, I'll watch some of her lives, a little bit of her live hop in. But she made plarn, like where you take plastic bags and turn it into yarn, plarn. And she showed how to do, I love the idea of turning plastic, like crocheting plastic bags. I know that sounds a little crazy, but then I'm like, I want colored plastic bags instead of just the plain white ones. But I think that's a neat idea. I don't know how, it doesn't look super hard. But cutting it, taking the time to make it into plarn, I don't know. Still a cool idea anyway, I think. What is this? We definitely should say something about it because especially when you're trying, trying just can't seem to make it happen. I don't know what, Michelle, I missed it. I missed what I was. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. But can't. Yeah. Like thrifting stuff. I love the idea of, cause like rescuing craft supplies, cause we have a tendency to be like supply hoarders. I mean, we do. Okay. I'm at 100. So I got to make sure I'm going to 130. I was going to make this an hour long. We're at 108. I'm not that long, but I love the idea of like being able to go get supplies, like thrift the craft supplies. Like it would be fun to have a yarn store that is thrifted, but then if you want to do a project, you got to get creative because you might not have like all of the, and we like, I obsess about that. Like I always overbuy when I do a project because I'm afraid I won't have enough, but then I have too much, right? So it's not very frugal of me. Caleb Hammer would think it's BS spending. You got to watch a Caleb Hammer. I keep giving him plugs. You do though, y'all. He'll make you feel guilty about your craft spend, your supplies. But anyway, I digress. I keep like, can you tell I'm caffeinated? I think I'm fully caffeinated now. Carol, I have an addiction to upholstery fabric. I live in North Carolina and find a lot. Oh yeah, because they do waste so much stuff. Because my daughter and my son last summer worked for doing the upholstery work. And I probably shouldn't. Well, I showed it once, but I'm not going to show it again. But I have a stool back here that they did the top to. But I have a whole bunch of scraps. They throw so much fabric away, and it's like super high end, like commercial grade fabric, and they toss it. It's really sad. Like I have a whole bunch of it in my cabinet back here from when she was working there because they would just throw it away. So we have a lot of waste, especially in the United States. I don't know about other countries, but there's a lot of waste. But I'm contributing to that waste. So that's why I'm making sure that I need to make sure I use up all my scraps, right? So I don't feel so bad. 5 days and it's your birthday. Well, happy early birthday. Yeah, we should talk about it. Not being able to have children even when you really want them because it makes you feel all sorts of ways. It does. I will tell you, Michelle, though, I always feel like my heart breaks for women who, like, I feel guilty when I have the kids that I have, if there's someone out there who can't have children and they want them so deeply. Because I understand somebody could just say, well, you can adopt because there's lots of kids in the world that need families. And that's absolutely freaking true. But that doesn't make you feel any better if you want a child of your own. So I think somebody making that comment is kind of asinine. I do. And I think it's hurtful. And I hate it when that kind of stuff happens. And there are kids that need that need families out there. But I also understand what it is to be a woman. Well, I shouldn't say that. I don't know what that's like because I got pregnant young. I shouldn't have had kids because I had gestational diabetes that was like off the charts with every one of my kids. So I shouldn't have probably been even able to get pregnant, but I did. But I, as a mom of 8, my heart breaks for anyone who wants children or more of them and can't have them. So you're right. We need to talk about it more. As women, we're doing a disservice to each other to not talk about the shit that we went through, especially when it comes to miscarriages. Because I remember when I had mine, and then I felt like, then it came out of all these women came out of the woodwork that they were in my lives forever, and I had no idea that happened to them. And you feel so alone in that moment. And then after the fact, but if you would know about it ahead of time, people talk about it and how tough it was for them or whatever. Then it wouldn't be such a like, oh crap, like for a pregnancy to be viable and actually happen, it's there's a lot of women that have miscarriages and people do not talk about it. So I agree with you. And I know some people are probably listening and they're like, Cheri, what are you doing? What are you talking about? MK Crafts. Yeah, that'd be a cool store. Rescued craft supplies and more. See, have donated rescued craft supplies and maybe made crafty stuff. Wish I had money to start. Yeah, see, I kind of thought about it too, but then my thing is retail. I've kind of had that kind of thing. Not that I had a full retail store, but I had a brick and mortar store. It's hard to make it a go. But yes, because you could just have people donate stuff and it would kind of like be the goodwill of craft supplies. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think it's a great idea. But making it a go in this day and age, it almost needs to be an online thing. But then you got to have a warehouse to be able to house all the stuff. But, oh, yeah. Okay. I'm kind of chatty. I need to crank. Let me get this cranked out here. I missed you guys, though. But I'll be back. Once I get this done, I'll be back again tonight at 7:30. For our evening version of the Cranking for Community. And I'll do the 2-color. I'll probably do my classic 25 and 105, but at least for anybody who wants to see the color change. Although I thought about doing the jogless color change tonight because I've not tried that. We might try that tonight. We'll see. I got to look at exactly how to do it because I've not ever done it. I have my certain way that I do the color change and I want to try the other. Let's see. Karen, my daughter is always watching for yarn from me when she's see, that's a great idea. Like, y'all, we need to have like yarn eyes. Cheri makes me want to do. You should do lives. 2 and 4, Naomi. Do lives. Do it, please. We need more lives. We need more lives of sharing your things, just sharing you. I think that people need to share more of you. So do it. I say do it. I wish I could afford a warehouse place where the warehouse said I wish I could. Yeah. Let's see. Jeannie, what machine are you using? I wish I could pronounce it. It's the Z machine. It's the purple and white ZCVTBYE. I don't know how to say it. I just call it Z machine. That's what I've been calling it. Yes. Kate Crafts Family says, yes, name it, go live. I know I'm slacking on my YouTube too. Let's see. What did Naira say? I need to find topics to go live again myself. I don't know what to do. You just need to come on and be you, because I love listening to you. You need to just come on and make stuff and talk to us. That's what you need to do. Because I have to tell you, I turned you on because Sandy said something in the Discord. So I turned on your channel, Nairo, and you are real. And it's good. And people need to see that. People need to see you. So just get on and make, and it doesn't have to be a topic. Just like talk and make. You can probably talk and make better than I can talk and make. Obviously, I'm not doing a good job cranking while I'm talking. But no, because you have a lot to give others. I am telling you, girlfriend, you need to be on lives and you need to be talking. Because yes, you do. I'm gonna cry. I don't know why I'm emotional. But you need to get on and just be you and just share, and people are gonna flock because there are so many people that are gonna relate to you. And and you just have a beautiful soul. I can just see it. You just need to share yourself just more. Be vulnerable. Just come on. Don't worry about what you look like. Don't give two craps about what anybody thinks. The people that love you will be there for you. And just let me know when you're going to do it. And if I'm available, I will watch. And I've only seen a small bit of what you've done. I'm going to, and you have a lot going on. You can do a lot of things. So you have a lot to share. So do whatever you feel like you need to do or whatever you're working on. I'm telling you. And if any of you out there have, you want to share what you're doing, share what you're doing. What we should do is we should share lives in the group. Like if somebody goes live, if you're doing, you have your group. Is that what you guys do? Like in the Discord, do you share? Because we need that too. And see, I don't want to confuse people in the CranKnit for community, CranKnit community, because I don't want to convolute it. Maybe we need to have a live channel, where we're sharing each other's lives, and people can go in there and see the lives or something. I don't know, where it's like a place. I don't know. Whatever. I'm just kind of whatever. Okay, we're almost there. Helen, I've had a hard time talking to no one like a physical person. Oh, I understand. Yes. But yeah, and if you don't have somebody commenting, because you might have people watching, and if I get it. If you guys aren't commenting to me, and then how do I talk? You just kind of talk. Act like somebody's there and you just talk to them. Even if it doesn't seem like anybody's there. Yeah, yes. You can do it. You can do it. They do work together on videos. I made 2 items, a chicken and a headband, and I also wound a whole ball of big twist ball. Oh, that's awesome. Yay, Kim. You're being more productive than me, obviously. Yeah. J&T Leather, back to feeding the horses. Did you share your YouTube channel? Do you have the YouTube channel J&T Leather, but do you have a website, J&T Leather? Because someone asked. Hopefully you answered them. Would it be possible to keep a list of yarns that work to have? I need to do that. Carrot Top, that is in, I'm keeping track for myself, but I need to do that for the website or someplace where we can find it. Yes. But I will say, there's a caveat with that, because sometimes some yarns will work through other people's machines and they won't work through mine. So, but yes, we need that, a resource. Tina, I have a page on Facebook, but I am not well supported by friends and family. Because sometimes friends and family are not the most supportive, Tina. You need to find people outside of that. So message me what your page is, and I will follow you, Tina. Do that. Please do that. Somebody say I talk to myself all the time. I would have no problem talking. There you go, Deb. Yeah, see? I got 5 more to go. I try to go live when at least one friend I know can be there. Yes, that's a good point for me to talk to. Yes, it makes it feel more. Absolutely. That's a good point, Nairo. Thank you for sharing that. Absolutely. Let's see. Naomi says, recently saw a live where there were 5 people doing different projects together and they talk to each other. Yes, because I've thought about that. Like we could go do like a multi-live, like I can bring people into this. I think, I don't know how many people. I think we could do that. Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should do like a live where there's multiple people doing things. I don't know if it get too crazy. You can do it on TikTok. Sometimes I have a hard time watching it because I get a little OCD. Like I get like even in our Zoom, I loved our Zoom, but I have to like really focus because sometimes it's hard for me to keep track of who's where and what's going on. So a little, yeah. So I don't know if it'd be too much, but I suppose if we were real mindful about muting out so it's not too overwhelming. I think when I watch the TikTok ones that are like that, where there's multiple people in the stream, I think sometimes it gets too loud for me and I get too stimulated, overstimulated, not too stimulated. Okay, I'm almost there and I'll pass up. On my last crank around here. There we go. Okay. I think that's, I'm going one more. Nope. One more. There we go. Okay. That would be fun though, if we could do it. I've thought about, I would like to do, guys, I really would like to do a podcast where like I can sit down and talk to like Sandy if she would like talk to me, or Nairo, or Aaron, or any of you who make and like do stuff. I think it'd be so fun to like talk to makers and to like hear their story. But I don't know if you guys would be up for that, because I would like to do a video and audio version of it. That's something that I would really like to do, because I love listening to people's stories and finding out like, how did you, like, what kinds of crafts do you do aside from just like the knitting machine, you know, and how did you get started, and you know, like, I don't know, all things. Like, I like to learn about people. It's fun. And I think when we learn about other people, we like find more out about ourselves. I know that sounds kind of like, I don't know, whatever, a little hokey, but I think it's true. And then I think we have like more connection with others when we can kind of like hear other stories. I don't know. Is that crazy? Does that sound like a bad idea? All right. Let's see. I'm looking at making my 3D printer work. Oh, that's a great idea, with recycled plastics. Oh, you probably got the whole, do you have like the whole thing, like all the things? I'm having a hard time reading the chat. Nairo says, I used to go live with a buddy guest. It was so much fun, but tend to be very TV hosty when I'm with a guest. Yeah, I understand that. Like, I have a hard time focusing. Like, when we do our Zooms, I don't even make anything because I can't. Even when I'm doing this, I have a hard time focusing on what I'm doing. I could just talk to you guys. Like, I'm a better talker than I am a talker and doer. Some people are really good at, you know, multitasking that way. I'm not one of those people. I can manage to get a hat made, but look at how long it takes me when it doesn't actually take this long. So somebody else watching would be like, I hope it doesn't take that long to make a hat on the machine. It doesn't. If you just do it and not stop a million times. I do like, guys, I do like this machine though. I do like it a lot. I'm not going to lie, I like it a lot. Invite them to the craft camper, Kim says. It'd be a little crowded. It's pretty small. I don't know if it looks small, guys, but it's small. Like when Mr. Bant and I are in here together, it gets very warm because just a couple bodies in here, and it's, yeah, because it's very small. It's perfect for what I'm doing. Although I could use more space, and I've been thinking about that. I haven't talked to Mr. Bant about that at all, but eventually maybe. I'm trying to do this thing in my life where I'm satisfied with where I'm at instead of always feeling like I need to be someplace I'm not. Just makes me happier. So I try to just be thankful for where I am instead of always feeling like I need to wait until this happens or wait until that happens or whatever. But it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. Okay. This red is gorgeous. It is so pretty. Okay. Hopefully I didn't drop any of those. I don't think I did. Okay, let me get this out of the way. We'll close it up and then we'll be off. I didn't plug this in and it says I'm going to die. Let me plug it in. Plug you in. I'm so sorry. There we go. Natalie, I'm offering to be a live moderator. Natalie, you are. Send me a message. Send me a message. Nikita's usually in here. She's not in here today, I don't think. Feel free to send me a massage. Ow, I pinched my finger. Okay, let me hang this up and then we'll finish this hat out. Uh-oh, my thing is not staying. It's like, what is it doing? Okay, it's not staying. Hold on. My cord is being silly. If we go dead, I'm going to be really upset. There, let's see if, it's not staying. Okay, so I'm going to unplug my other thing. Hold on, because I want to finish this hat. My silly cord. This is going to pop down probably. Hold on. See if I can get this to stay up there. Okay, let me try plugging this one in. Sorry, guys. Sorry if I'm bobbling you. Okay, I think that's working. My other cord did not work for whatever reason. Let's see if that's going to stay charging because my iPad is almost dead. That won't be good if I die, if it dies, because it may. All right. Somebody laughed a lot. Naira, what did you laughing at? Truly was not fun. Not good. Okay, I missed something. I made a hair on a cowhide backpack. I made a hair with a Western boot stitching. So they buy the backpack and pay to ship it. I'll have to see what that is. Okay, so I'm stretching this here and then we'll get this done. I do have a YouTube, but I don't do any. Oh gosh, well, you don't have to do lives. I was just like, we can still follow you. Do you put any videos up at all? I think I'm going to go this way. I think my tension's pretty good. I have some bobbles right there. A little bit of bobblies. All right. Isn't this pretty? This red? Isn't that gorgeous? That's pretty. I will tell you, I think I figured out why I dropped some stitches the other day when I was doing one of my hats. I didn't give myself a very long tail, like when I was starting. And when I was stretching, I pulled this tail out of a few stitches. So just wanted to share that because that might be something that happens to some of you. Foodie Girl La Rosa Cheri has videos that show how to cast on, how to make the hats. You should go in and see some vids, but overall not difficult. I'll have to do that. Foodie Girl. Thank you, Sandy, for sharing. Okay. So let me make sure my little tails are together. I try to always do that. Try to make sure it's all goody good. I'm going kind of long. I'm almost an hour and a half in. So much for just an hour, right? Hopefully Mr. Bant is doing all right. I'm surprised he hasn't commented, so I hope he's feeling okay. The Rona. Are you feeling okay, Mr. Bant? I don't know if you're watching. And somebody spoke to me in Spanish, I think, and I can't read it. Okay, so I'm cinching this up. I will tell you, Heartland cinches very nicely. You have to be careful. I've never broken Heartland yarn when I'm tying it off. There's always a first time for everything, but this yarn is really hardy yarn. I have snapped other yarn. So you always have to be careful when you're tying it. My tails are always very long, usually. That's pretty good. I don't know that. I don't think I will put a pom on this one. Not that I never have them prepped for, it was, where did I see the Spanish comment? I think I saw it. Alexandrina? No, that's not it. Yeah, I don't know. It's Facebook, Sandy. And I can't read it. Only mods can doing okay. Oh, Mr. Bant. Okay, I'm glad. Thank you for chiming in. I was worried about you. So I'm just tying this off on the inside, and then I will tuck my tails, and then we'll be good. They're telling you to feel better, Mr. Bant. I don't know if you can see that. You might not. It depends on where you're watching. Naira, it was on Facebook. Sorry. What's the name of the color? Oh, you know what? I don't know if I had. I don't know. I didn't have I took the label off of it. I think. Did I take the label off of it just now? I don't think I did, guys. I think it didn't have one on it. I don't know. It's Harlan by Lion Brand. I know that. Oh, you were napping. Okay. But it's really pretty. It's so shiny and I love it. I love that red. I like it a lot because it's like a royal red. But they're all named for like, is it all like United States places? I don't think it is. It's like landmark things. Like this purple. This is the one I'm going to use later. It's Kabuk Valley. Is that how you say it? Oh, wait, here's one. Maybe this is the red. Yeah, it is. It's redwood. Redwood is the color. And this is what it looks like. Lion Brand Heartland yarn. So there you go. It's called redwood. Makes sense, right? All right. Let me trim this. Did I scare you with my scissors? All right, guys. So there we go. There we be. It's very pretty. That's 130 rows. Makes a nice, the heart, I like the Heartland yarn. It makes a nice hat. It does. It's so nice. Nice fitting. Like if you're looking for a yarn that's a little heavier that you can do men's hats with, it's a very nice hat. All right, let me go back to here. Wah. Let's go back to my face. All right, guys. So there we be. There's the red. Isn't that pretty? It's pretty red. I like it a lot. Okay, guys. So, yeah, like the redwood forest. See? Yep, Heartland. Yeah. Tina says, I'm thinking try and stay awake this week and actually watch your live. Yeah, do that, Tina. I don't want you to stay like up super late if it's way past your bedtime. PJ Mommy says, Sandy says, Mr. Bant, I don't think I had the Rona, but whatever it was rough. Oh, that's not good. Make sure you have rest and fluids. That's what I was telling him he needs to drink. Yesterday, he didn't eat anything until like late. So, and I don't know that he's had anything today. I need to go make sure he like eats a little something maybe. But lots had to get coffee. Yeah, Helen, thank you. Okay, I'm glad you're back, but we're gonna pop out now, guys. I keep looking over here for Instagram and see it froze, so I had to remove it. So yeah, I feel bad. All right, guys, so I will be back at 7:30 tonight. Yeah, doing another live, and we'll do a two-tone with the Heartland, but it's nice. All right, thank you all for hanging out. It's been nice chatting. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you all. And thank you for, who was it that joined the crew over on, I'm going to go all the way up to the top because I forgot. Was it Maddie? Who was it? What was her name? Maddie Hall. Thank you for joining in on YouTube, being a member of the crew, the CranKnit crew. Appreciate you. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Thank you, Nairo. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you, everyone, for being awesome. Appreciate you. I'll be back at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Right here. Same place, same channel, same craft camper. All right, guys. Hopefully you can see me later. Come back later. We'll hang out. All right. Thank you guys for watching. See you later.